Sergeant, we're taking Cadillac Heights. I'll need 50 of your men armed and in full body armor in 1 hour. Mr. Johnson, you can tell the CEO that demolition crews will have total access at 0600 hours tomorrow morning.
Hey, we don't do that kind of work.
That was a direct order, Sergeant.
Driving people out of their homes is no work for a cop.
No, Sergeant. 15 years on the force is quite an investment. Your job, your pension. Maybe instead of worrying about these squatter people, you might think about your own family.
I am. I'm thinking I have to go home and face them.
You can't do this. Look, you are employees of OCP. Now remember that.
Stop that man! How would you and your friends like to make some money, chum?
There's a lot of work to be done.
Janus. Well, where is it?
You'll see it.
When?
Soon enough. In the meantime, I want chaos, Rico.
That rock wall was just the beginning.
Now I want fear racing through every street. And the council will have to turn to me. And to Janus.
You want fear? I'm fear. You want chaos? I'm the chaos. You want a new beginning? Here. I am the new beginning!
Sentence the law required.
5 years just for saving my own ass? That was a mistake.
The law doesn't make mistakes.
Really? Then how do you explain what happened to you?
The revolution begins right now with Detective Alex Murphy.
Putting these machines on the streets will save countless American lives.
This, my friends, is the future of American justice.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Racha HaKwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone. Honors also to you, brethren, you followers of the truth, mainly shalom to the elect. So anyway, this video was just inspired through the Spirit. It just came to me, about here you have what you call the Baltimore Gas and Electric Company, who have now been bought out by a higher company, Constellation Energy, right? So upon coming into truth, I kind of studied and was dabbling in the study of the NWO. That's the best way I could say it. And, I knew people in the military who taught me things, even about the MOTB. There was military soldiers that I actually knew that came down to my work establishment at that time, and we had 2-hour conversations about the MOTB, and that it was pretty much here. And this was back maybe 04, maybe somewhere around there. So we was also going into the how your regular companies are going to be dominated or brought out by conglomerates, and that's all part of the NWO, to take the middleman out, the little businesses, right? You'll also see this. You have these what you call expansion teams in sports, and these people that they're setting up to be team owners and managers, they all set up as well. You know, you're seeing a big shift, right? And this is ultimately why I put this clip in here with the police department, because even here in Baltimore, I'm sure through Detroit and Chicago and various other, Jersey and various other places, New York, and the list goes on, California, you know, throughout the globe, you know, the country mainly, you have a high rate of crime that just shot up on a rise. So when when this thing happened that we just went through, and we was already in a bad shape, a bad condition, so to speak, and then the financial, soon to be collapsing, right? This is going to bring more turmoil, right? Earthquakes in diverse places and turmoils, right? So at the the point I'm making is, you may see a police department, like we have the Chicago PD, the Baltimore City Police Department. You're probably going to have a one state or ran police department. I mean, there's a lot of things I can't say because of that, but things are going to change, and what you're seeing is we're in that NWO has taken hold. And this is also why I put in the clip with Judge Dredd when he said, I think it was Rico, what a sergeant or whoever was, said he wants order. I mean, he wants fear raging through the streets. And that brings me to order ab chaos, like what Apostle Rumlove likes to bring out. For you who don't know that, let me go to Matthew 24 and 38. Because during that whole time in the chaos, it says, for as in the days were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, right? Until the day that Noah entered into the ark. It goes on to say, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So also shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Right? Before the missiles hit, they're not going to know when this is when it's happening. It's just going to be a surprise, like the day of the Lord is a thief in the night. It also says here, then shall two be in the field, and one shall be taken, and the other left. 2 women shall be grinding in the mill, one shall be taken, and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched, right? So if you knew the thief was coming, you're going to watch, and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think of the Son of Man cometh. That's to the point. So I just want to do this short video on that and just show you the significance of what's being shown in this movie. This movie goes back into the early 90s, like 93. I did a video on like that a while ago, but I said I'll kind of redo it again. This is Job 20, and let's go to 18. It says, that which he laboreth for shall he restore, and he shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice in them. Now, when you steal something, restitution, they might order you to go in court, or you committed a crime. Your restitution would be to pay back, to restitute, to pay back what you've done, which goes back to restoring. Okay? And this is why people are asking to be to restore, right? For the so-called black communities, they're asking for restitution. It says reparations, the repairing and restoring. Okay, so this restitution goes to restorations or restore, to give back, return, to put or bring back into existence or use, to bring back or put back into former original state. Right? So this is Hebrews 8:8. The Lord is going to give us back what he took from us. And the main thing is our spirit and our heritage. Right? He's going to cleanse us. Right? So that's the restitution. And he shall not rejoice therein for all that he's done. You know, he's not going to rejoice, this man, because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away an house which he buildeth not. And that's why I also put the clip in there with the robocop scene when they was talking about kicking people out of their houses. But these people has managed to take lands and take people's countries and heritages. You know, I mean, they took, you know, stole on high levels violently. You know, they violently, you know, stole, you know, through violence, and raped, robbed, and murdered. And then you'll have people say, oh, it happened to all. Nah, yeah, that's slavery. This is not slavery, what happened to us. I always say that. It was slavery, but it was a high level. That was torture, you know, along with slavery. We just call it that. But that was beyond slavery. That was a high, extensive level of slavery. You know, immoral. Right? Because, you know, you have, like, we're slaves now. We got a Social Security card. We got all the things that we have. So when you go to the school, you know, it all basically means a servant. You got to pledge allegiance to the flag, you know. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desire. His NWO, you know, this is this man and his system, the rulers of darkness. The gold that doesn't belong to him. It's kind of crazy because he can't even enjoy the gold. He's so greedy that he'll print money. He can't even put gold in circulation, only on small levels. It says, there shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in strait, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. That's going into our own people, getting down on this man, right? When he is about to fill his belly, they're talking about the NWO, Yahweh shall cast the fury of wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating, right? And those missiles are going to come down on him and his so-called mountain. He shall flee from the iron weapon. Like, that's why they, you know, they don't even really have full trust in Satan. That's who they listen to. But they have those underground bunkers because they always got that just in case. You know, there's no honors amongst thieves, right? But Satan is in righteous order on the left-hand side. There's no confusion there. He's not trying to trick the Most High. But this man is set up to be trickery, so he even tried to trick Satan if he could. He's the physical counterpart. And the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out from the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out from its galls. Terrors are upon him. What is one of the big terrors is his structure. His foundation has crashed. Now he believes that he's going to liquidate and turn it to a third world country and so forth and so on, which he will, which he has done. But that's his whole empire falling. So their whole agenda is to, I guess the best way to say it, get rid of a small portion a large portion of the population, with only a few left. You can read books on that. You can go look all that stuff up. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in the tabernacle. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Right? The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. So, when that time comes, that's going to be it's one thing to have physical pain, but another thing to be spiritually hurt. This man, and y'all know who I'm talking about, the rulers of darkness, the rulers of the world, Job 9:24, and all his counterparts, they're going to be suffering in that day. And even the dogs that lick the wounds of Lazarus, the other nations that oppress the Israelites. That's why when you read Revelation 18, it talks about they shall stand off afar lamenting, for Babylon is fallen. Right? This is a portion of a wicked man from God, and the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh. Right? So that's plain. The Most High, this also proves the Most High creates good, he creates evil, he does it all. Anyway, I just wanted to touch on it. I thought this was interesting that in the movies they wanted order out of chaos. The police, the OCP kind of bought out the police and kind of made a police state, right? And changed up everything. And with the money, with the financial system, you can create all those kind of institutions and those kind of problems. Let me look up the word order, KO. Order exists within chaos, or chaos within order. You create order through a never-ending struggle to find a balance with chaos, right? So you create a situation like if you want to get a school closed down, a school that's doing prominently well, they're doing great with the children in there. You want to get it closed down. You create a situation. You bring some provocateur agents up in there, provocateur agents to get it started, set up gangs, start trouble, and bring all hell. And then here you come rolling in on the wheel of cart with the solution. And everybody will be for it. The same thing happened with the traffic lights. It was an invasion of the privacy rights organization, right? Nobody liked that. You had the privacy rights activists said, hey, we don't want traffic lights and cameras everywhere. It's just ridiculous. Then all of a sudden, prominent people was getting arrested and killed and dying, or just being shot up or kidnapped. And then what did that do? That put fear in people, and through fear, you can bring your solutions. So now we've come into a society where you don't need police. It saves money, but how did they do that? Through fear. Speed bumps, traffic cameras, and everybody's safe. Everybody obeys. Also, let me say this before I close. The ultimate goal, their goal, which I should have said in Job 20, is Revelation 13, the MOTB. You know what? Let me read that real quick, because that is the ultimate goal for them, which is ultimately set up by the Most High at the end of the day. It's going to be his NWO. It says right here, so that no man could buy or sell unless he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here's the call of witness. Let me see if this is the right translation. 17. It says, and he had, well, let me get to the point. And he causeth all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell or save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. right? So that's pretty much the point. That's the ultimate end game. That's all I have on that. Shalom.